we got an emergency nine fun questions. Learn a little bit more about you. We learned a lot about you actually already that I didn't know. All right, so we're gonna go number 1. Movie about the life of Johnny Manziel. Who plays it?
Adam Sandler.
Oh, all right.
Interesting. Did you have a pick for him?
I actually did. I was just trying to think of one. And I didn't.
I got one.
Who you got?
Wahlberg. Wow. You got to have a dude that's athletic.
You really love Mr. Football.
I think.
Well, I think that's a fair pick.
Looks wise, probably be like Joseph Gordon-Levitt or something like that. I like Andy Samberg a little bit. Adam Sandler, listen.
Andy Samberg for you?
Happy Gilmore, greatest movie of all time. We'll go ahead and put that on record.
Wow, of all time.
There's no other way. Maybe like Denzel. Like I'm a young Denzel.
Oh, Gary Woodland already claimed him, so he's booked for biographies.
Fine, give me Sandler as my first choice.
All right, Sandler. All right, that's fair. That's a good pick. All right, number 2. What's the most you've ever played for on the golf course?
Probably like $100,000.
That's real. Where was that?
We do like more group things, right? So you get 5-on-5, 10-on-10, whatever it is, and you kind of pull all of it together. But I go out to Midland every now and then and play against a nice group of dudes who, listen, golf's a little bit different out there. Like they hit these little worm burners that just run forever, and you look and they make birdie at the end of the hole, and you're kind of like, what the heck? What is this?
Midland Country Club.
And they own every oil well in West Texas.
They own every oil well you drive by, and they just like to have a good time. And it gets to the point kind of where it's just like, let it ride. At the end of the day, I doubt you can sweep me all the way through. I doubt I can sweep you all the way through. We'll meet somewhere in the middle, and we'll figure it out.
I like it. All right.
That's real. 100 racks, that'll do it.
Number 3.
$5 will make it tickle. Let's go. Like any dollar.
Now we're talking.
I take $5 from you. I guarantee you, I frame it, put it in my game room.
Well, you're down a little bit right now from Whisper Rock. Just so you know.
Don't worry about anything.
Yeah. All right. Number 3. Favorite and least favorite tattoo you have.
You're my least favorite.
I'm tattooed.
Favorite tattoo. I kind of like the dog bone the most. My dog has been a rider through my second year in Cleveland. I've had him for 5 years. Been through everything, took him everywhere, every trip, Miami to Vegas to wherever it is, went everywhere, true soldier. So favorite is probably the dog bone. Least favorite, well, I was married at one point. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, that's self-explanatory. Got it. I did see an Instagram once of you getting a tattoo on a PJ, and I immediately thought to myself, like, hey, dude, there's still turbulence on a PJ. Did you ever think of that?
I tattooed the mustache.
Was that the mustache one? Okay. I thought it was on the forearm, but I was like, a bump can happen still on a PJ, even though it's still way better than Coach.
I mean, I probably one of those things that I saw on Instagram and thought was really cool and was like, oh, I need to go do that.
I'll do that. It'll show them a beast.
I'm not that original.
Okay, respect. All right, that's very honest. All right, number 4. If your boys, as we discussed, your boys with Drake. If you could have Drake put the Drake curse on any franchise, who do you want him to put the curse on? He's known for making some teams slip into, some L's.
Well, just to back the boy up a little bit, the Raptors did take the championship.
That's true.
He's trying to. I don't know if it's a curse, but if I had to put a curse on one team, this is super easy. It's the University of Texas. I hope they never have another winning season for 1,000 seasons.
God bless you.
Perfect. That's fair.
Correct answer.
I don't like the answer, but it's your answer.
1,000 points.
Your opinion's your opinion.
Yeah, just like Brooks.
Yep. All right. Number 5. You have to choose one of these. You play in the CFL for the next year, or you're Drew Stoltz's personal assistant for a year. Which one do you want to do?
I got some things that need to be done, bro.
Send me back to the CFL. We were in the building. We were in the building at 9 a.m. We were back home by 1. Like, it doesn't get any more chill.
I got a lot of shit that needs to be done.
If I have to go look for his golf balls that he hits, in the woods, just on the sides, that's bad enough.
He did just get fit from True Spec, though.
Yeah, I got a new driver. You're going to be very pleased with what you see.
The thing I will say about True Spec, it's as solid as it gets. Yes. Come on now.
Good shout out. Good shout out for the brand right there.
It's true. I watched, a buddy of mine go in there, get fitted for a putter, comes back out the next couple of weeks, he's rolling the rock. It's just, this putter fits. It wouldn't have been for me, but, it is what it is. So I know what they're doing.
Yeah, that shit matters. It's crazy.
I'm saying this because he probably had the worst putting week I've ever seen in my life, but I definitely agree with the technology.
When he came back, he was right.
He was right. When he came back, he was right. He went, he had the spider. We were all Team TaylorMade around here in our group for the most part. he comes back. He's got the Seymour rolling the rock. True spec putter fitting.
That's what I'm planning on happening to me.
I can't wait to
when
see
I get my new gear. I'm gonna be a new dude.
I'm just trying to
You
get
have it
some
ready for
mirrors.
that big-
I'm just trying to get some mirrors.
You have it ready for that big match we got against Johnny and
Oh, that's coming.
Nello.
The world will know.
Listen, this thing has been put on hold
Well, you keep
and
dodging us. You
postponed.
keep going out on boats and stuff.
You keep going to L.A. and the Bahamas.
My horse is ready. We'll
Okay.
put it that way.
Your horse is a mini horse. He's a Colt, man. I got a thoroughbred.
Maybe we can get your your location off Snapchat like Earl Thomas's wife. We'll track you down.
Don't,
We'll track you down.
don't.
I'll share you my location. You can get the smoke anytime you want.
No Earl Thomas
I
talk.
love it.
All right, number 6. You've been mentioning a lot of them, but I need your favorite rap song where your name is brought up.
Probably Scheming Up, Drake and Obi. I mean, it's probably one of my favorites. It's a classic. It's a SoundCloud classic. I have better music on my SoundCloud than I do like Apple Music or anything that comes out now. Like since like the Carter 3, the old Drought, Lil Wayne days, like I've been like assembling like a nice old school like rap collection, and that for some reason makes it in there. Love it.
Yeah, that's going way back. I thought
The Draft Day story, I mean, the Draft Day
I thought
song, I
would be the
mean,
one.
it blew me away. I remember him FaceTiming me in the middle of the night, like waking up, seeing he plays a song. I'm just like shocked. Couldn't believe, meeting this guy off buying hoodies off a website, go to Toronto, become friends. You look back a year down the road, the song comes out. It's just like, it's bizarre. It's not anything
That's
you
never
can
gonna
make
happen.
up.
You could have a whole
Sleaze.
playlist though of songs with your name in it. 'Cause
Maybe.
it was going
Oh, we were hot for a while, Coach.
going real strong for a minute. You
Mr.
could have
Football was
12.
hot.
You could have 12, 15 tracks easy on that playlist.
I mean, I was getting tired of me at one point.
Is that right?
I'll
never know what that
let me
feels
just
like.
let me just hide for a
It's
while.
hard to believe, dude.
I just
All
wanted
right,
to hide.
number 7. Stop it, you two. All right. You got almost 2 million followers on Instagram. What's
Ooh.
the most ridiculous DM you've ever received?
Ooh, hello. Not Colt asking you to golf. Something else. Hey, dude, big fan.
Hey, by the way-
tee it up?
Hey
Yeah.
man,
Hey, dude, I heard you moved to Scottsdale. I was hoping we could hang. I got a number 2 jersey at my crib.
I mean, this isn't even like, I don't even know if this is a question. This is like daily, every single day. There's something in my DMs that'll like blow your mind that you wouldn't even like
incredible.
imagine. It's just, it's not that in a positive way. It's like most of the time guys being really, really weird. Like
Oh, it's
Instagram
guys, I was disappointed.
Instagram is a funky place. I try and shy away from it as much as I can these days.
Yeah, you lay low right now. I respect that. All right, next question. NFL or college? I'm open up to that. Dude, you were most scared of getting hit by? You might have already answered it.
Oh, probably Clowney, like in college or something. That guy knocked that dude's head off at Michigan.
literally.
His helmet goes like rolling. It's just like, kidding me? I'd rather sit in front of, his Tahoe or whatever, sitting out front, and just smack me with it rather than that guy.
It was like the Little Giants where
He's a refrigerator with legs.
it's a yeah.
What are you
That's
supposed to do?
That's not as shocking. Yeah, that would.
I
there's
mean,
a
he
lot
was
of dudes, I
scary
would
in
think.
college. He had these dreads. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I ran into Vontez Burfict on in Old Town the other night. That's like another guy that I would not
You
want
saw what
to
he
meet
did to
in the
Antonio
streets of.
Brown.
He's scary.
Dude. He turned
Yeah.
Antonio Brown into friggin'.
I mean, he's got like
lunatic,
the
bro.
most suspensions in NFL history.
Yeah.
He had these
He's-
dreads. You look over you and drool. It's like, I'm crazy, but that's
Yeah, he's out for
nuts.
something else. Yeah.
He's nuts.
All right, last one. This is a tough one. Who pays better, Direct Auto or Texas A&M boosters?
I'm gonna give a big shout out to all my autograph dealers out there that I've dealt with since
There you
fun
go.
time.
Perfect.
That makes sense.
The A&M, love them to death. They've been, definitely a source of income, but those autograph dudes, man, come on. At the end of the day, people come up and walk up to you, want you to sign some. I'm like, yo, I know you're selling this for $150. Give me $40. Let's cut it.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Well, we're not going to pay you to sign this wall when we're out of here, just so you know.
Yeah,
You
you
know
are
I'm
gonna
not-
sign
this
that.
is like a pleasure.
I love it. Man,
Say something. One nice thing about the NCAA. Quick.
They finally got it right, and the fact they're going to pay players.
Okay.
I mean, they're finally coming around to the point where they know their structure is in dire need of change. It's been this way for a long time, right? Like, there's certain players that transcend the game and transcend the media and marketing and everything it is. Zion, for example. Why shouldn't Zion be able to have $5 million sitting in his dorm room in college he's that lit. He deserves it. I would have made more money my freshman and sophomore year. I would have stayed. Junior, senior year, I would have made more money in college than I would have ever thought about making in pro football. And, it's just to the point where these schools, are making money off of it. And, they're finally getting to the point where, hopefully the likeness and all this, it'll definitely change college football landscape for a long time. Probably basketball a little bit too. But that's the best thing I'll say is they're finally coming around to knowing that they're backed into a corner and they can't fight their way out of it anymore.
It's nicer than I thought what you were going to say.
Well, it's not fun to see guys who are legit. You get one shot. You get one chance. Your life is one single roll. You get one shot to do things the right way. Maybe you get another one. Maybe you don't. Nevertheless, at the end of the day, to watch a situation that played out in Memphis in basketball last year, number one guy coming out of high school, can't play, suspended, the whole deal. It's like, for what? For a company that just came out and was going to lose, March Madness not happening this year, lost them $800 million. Where does that money go to? What do they do with that? Does that come back and, add to the guys who have boosted these TV ratings and deals and everything else? It's like you can't be a nonprofit organization doing that, making that much money, acting like people are in the wrong because I'm come from a terrible situation and I need this X amount of money just to get by and survive.
It's fair enough, man.
It doesn't make sense. So I think, the nicest thing you say is they're coming around to getting in their own grave.
And Direct Auto needs to pay more.
Direct Auto's legit,
You're incredible.
You ever been to Nashville?
You wear that red
Love
suit again,
Nashville,
dude. They're gonna
based in Nashville. The second they said they were based in Nashville, I'm like, when can I come for 2 days?
Well, Johnny, man, this has been an absolute pleasure. We really appreciate you.
No, all
sitting
love.
down with us.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for
Appreciate
having
you,
me.
man.
I know I'm not the, typical golfer you guys have sitting here, but I'm coming for you.
You're the up and coming.
Bring it, Johnny. I
for
love
you.
it. Thanks for joining us on Golf Subpar.
Thanks, fellas.